When it comes to eating healthy, there are a few staples that I always like to have on hand. Now before we get started, if you're new to my channel, my name is Sarah. I'm a registered dietitian, and this channel is all about healthy eating. So if you're looking for more nutrition info, healthy recipes, tips, all that kind of stuff, make sure that you click that subscribe button. I have new videos every Tuesday and Thursday, and I'd love to have you here. Now, if you've been watching me for a while, then you probably know that there aren't too many foods that I have around all the time. I am really seasonal with the way that I eat. I shop a lot at my local farmer's market. I have stuff growing out in my own garden, and things that I'm eating, it really does shift and fluctuate depending on what the season is. But there are a few items that I always have, and I thought that you might be interested to know what those are. These are all foods that I keep on hand all the time because they play a big role in my cooking, or they're just really great healthy options to make healthy eating really easy. So the first thing I always have is onions. Now you can have white onions, yellow onions, red onions. They're all good, but I always have some sort of onion around because they add a lot of flavor and they really are a base for a lot of the meals that I cook. I put them in pretty much everything, and they're just a good staple to keep on hand. Kind of related to that, another thing I always have is garlic. So garlic I love because it provides so much great flavor, and also it's really cheap. So it's a good bang for your buck because you can get this little, garlic bulb, and it's not going to set you back a lot of money, but it is going to really improve the flavor of the foods that you're cooking and make your healthy food that much more delicious. So always got to have garlic on hand. Another thing that makes the list is potatoes, and I usually have either white potatoes or sweet potatoes, sometimes both, and they're just really nice to have because I use them as my go-to starch option for a lot of my meals. You can do a lot of stuff with them. Sometimes I roast them, or I make oven fries, I make my skillet potato recipe, or I mash them. There's a lot of different things you can do with potatoes, and they're just a really good staple to have around. Next up is nuts, and this right here is a raw almond, but I don't have to have raw almonds. It could be any kind of nuts, so whether it's pistachios or pecans or walnuts or cashews or whatever, they're all great to have on hand, and I really like them because not only can you add them into your meals to add some more protein or add a nice crunch, but they're also a really great snack that's easy to grab and go, and something that's just really, really convenient to have. Another thing I really like to have on hand is yogurt. So this here is from Maple Hill Creamery. It's just their plain yogurt. It is from grass-fed cows, and it's a whole milk yogurt, and I eat yogurt a lot for breakfast. So it's usually the base of my breakfast a lot of times, and then what goes into it changes depending on the season. In the summer, maybe I have a lot of berries and peaches. In the fall, apples, pears, that sort of thing. So it's just kind of the starting place, and then I can kind of transform it to be whatever I want it to be. And it's also nice because you can add it into things to add some creaminess, depending on what you're looking for in certain recipes. It can also work, so it's good to have on hand for that too. But this is my main breakfast thing, no matter what time of the year it is. Another thing I like to keep around is canned tuna, and this is from Wild Planet, and I love canned tuna because it is super convenient. It's something that's really easy to work with, and it can really be a great way to get dinner on the table fast, whether we're doing salads and we have tuna in as the protein option, or you can make like tuna salad with it. It's just something that's really easy, and it's also portable. You don't have to worry about refrigeration and stuff like that. If the power goes out, this is a good thing to have handy, especially these ones with the nice little pull tabs. You can really take them anywhere, and so they make eating healthy really easy all year long. Next is probably my favorite item on the whole list, and that is eggs. Eggs are just amazing. One, they're super cheap. Even like the best quality, most expensive eggs are still really cheap when you consider what you're getting and what it actually is. They're a great protein source, and they are really nutritious. But on top of all of that, they're really quick and easy and convenient. So they cook up super fast. It's a great thing when you're trying to get the dinner on the table really quickly. You can have them for dinner, but you can also have them for breakfast, lunch, snack. They're really versatile, and you can cook them so many different ways. So you can really transform them and make it into something totally different depending on what you do. You can fry them, scramble them, boil them. You can make a frittata. You can do all kinds of stuff. So depending on how you cook it and also what other things you pair with it, it can really be a totally different meal. Now, eggs aren't as abundant in the wintertime because the chickens slow down their production, so we do eat less eggs in this house in the winter for that reason, but I still try to get some and have them around because they really are a nice thing to be able to fall back on, and they are so versatile. So those are the 7 foods I always keep on hand. I hope you like this video, and let me know in the comments if you have any staples in your home that you always have around that really help you to eat healthy consistently. And if you are new to my channel and you want more healthy eating tips and nutrition info and healthy recipes, make sure that you subscribe, because eating healthy and living a healthy lifestyle really doesn't have to be complicated, and I want to show you how to do it. And if you're loving the free info here, but you're finding that you need something more personalized, don't forget that I do offer one-on-one nutrition sessions. So if you're interested in working with me, just let me know and we can get that set up for you. Thanks for watching. I hope you're having a great day, and I'll talk to you next time.